The WNBA has made Caitlin Clark line up. A person who could have changed what the WNBA represented has now had to be told to get in line, and they've used injury to do it. We know Caitlin Clark is tough. We watched this girl get beat down all the last year. The fouls, the treatment, all that stuff we watched. And now she's being completely conservative with this injury that she had. I'm not saying she's not injured, but I'm just saying Caitlin Clark, what made a lot of her fans follow her is we saw an old school, hard-nosed, tough player that grinded it out every night. And now magically this year, while we're negotiating a new CBA, we're seeing somebody step out of the spotlight so that the old way can continue to do things. And guys, this is the most disappointing thing with Caitlin Clark. And remember, guys, I did a video a few weeks ago where I said Caitlin Clark needs to be communicating with her fans and this kind of thing. So when people saw that Caitlin Clark was not going to return this season, we knew it in our gut. We saw what was happening. Everybody who followed Caitlin Clark to the WNBA, we thought Caitlin Clark would be the change agent that the WNBA needed. Because let's be honest, guys, for us sports fans, we just want to see good sports. We want to see good competition. And Caitlin Clark made us want to watch the WNBA. And even for me, since the original or the initial WNBA days, I'm actually knowing players and I'm actually following other games because I'm watching for potential playoff matchup and potential matchups of future, stars against Caitlin Clark. And I knew something was up, guys, when they started pushing Paige Beckers. When they started pushing Paige Beckers, you knew at that point Caitlin Clark was purposely stepping back. And that's just my opinion, guys. I don't know that for sure. And again, this podcast is for entertainment purposes only. I don't have no inside sources or anything like this, but I know we got a bunch of disappointed WNBA fans. And that's why I'm talking about this first. I think Caitlin Clark, regardless of what happens next season, I think her fans are going to now be more cautious about how much they get behind her because we thought she was on the way to really changing the game for the WNBA and really putting an imprint in it to make it a game that people wanted to watch. But now, guys, you can see a lot of people just want to be a part of the crowd. It's hard to be an eagle. It's hard to be the shepherd. It's easy to be the sheep. And I think Caitlin Clark right now has decided that, yeah, I just want to be a part of the group. I don't want to be separate from the group. And I think people pushed her to do it because now we're seeing Gatorade commercials and she ain't playing. Where were the Gatorade commercials, the Nike commercials last year when she was setting the world on fire? And what I'm realizing right now is, yeah, you just step back, but this is about the W and what we've built. We want to build on that foundation. And guys, I got to tell you, I don't think this is going to work out for the WNBA, and I think it's by design. I think the WNBA wants their own social justice, political, activist organization that just happens to play basketball. Because Caitlin Clark was bringing that business into the mainstream. And what Caitlin Clark had to accept is if she wants to play basketball and if she wants to be respected amongst her peers, she had to conform. And we've all been there, guys. Everybody in the job, you gotta suppress your talent to fit in with the group or find another job. Well, Caitlin Clark don't want to go to Europe. Caitlin Clark grew up wanting to play in the W. She got her opportunity, and it doesn't matter about the millions of fans who want to see her change it. She wanted to go to the W, and she likes the way it is. And she's sacrificing her fans. She's sacrificing her brand so that she can be a part of the group. She doesn't want to be separate from the group. She doesn't want to be the Jordan of this league, right? She just wants to be a player that goes out, plays good basketball, and go home. She does not want to be the person who becomes the Moses of the WNBA. And guys, it's sad to watch because I love making content about Caitlin Clark. I love watching Caitlin Clark play, and I'm still going to watch Caitlin Clark play. But the buzz, guys, is officially over. And I think next year when she comes back, a lot of the fans are going to see. Let's wait and see before I get into this thing, because otherwise, if they've convinced Caitlin Clark to come to their side of the fence, guys, there ain't nothing that can happen in the WNBA that's going to ever change it.